Greetings, mathematicians. We have example 3. We need to go ahead and solve this absolute value equation, and notice that we have operations happening outside of the absolute value itself. So the first thing that we need to do is to undo all those operations outside and then go ahead and set up those two equations. Okay? So the operation that's happening outside is this minus 5. Okay? So we need to go ahead and just get rid of that and then isolate the absolute value itself. Then we can set up those two equations. So let's go ahead and add 5. And then we have our equivalent absolute value equation. So we have the absolute value of this 2x minus 7 is equal to 9. Okay? Now the absolute value bars are isolated. We can go ahead and set up our two equations. So we have that 2x minus 7 is equal to 9. Or 2x minus 7 is equal to negative 9. Okay? So go ahead and solve. Let's see what happens. So add 7. 2x is equal to 16. So x is equal to h. Or, again, add 7 both sides. 2x is equal to negative 2. So our answer is x equals h, or x equals negative 1. So here we have your term number 2. We need to solve the absolute value equations, right? So we have the absolute value of 2x plus 2 all over 6 is equal to 4. Let's go ahead and solve that one. So the operation, that divided by 6, is happening on the outside of that absolute value bar. So we're going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 6. Okay? So those 6's cancel out. I'm left with that absolute value bar. So we have 2x plus 2. Okay? And that's equal to 24. Okay? So our absolute value bars are isolated. Let's set up our two equations and then go ahead and solve. So 2x plus 2 equals 24, or 2x plus 2 equals negative 24. Okay? So we go ahead and subtract 2. 2x is equal to 22. Okay? So 22 divided by 2, that gets me my first answer, that 11, right? So we see that there. And then here, right, same thing, we're going to go ahead and subtract 2. 2x equals negative 26. Divide by 2. So we get the answer, x equals negative 13, which is down here. Okay? Here's our other inequality. So we have the absolute value of 2x minus 3. On the outside, we have that plus 5 is equal to 8. So let's go ahead and isolate that absolute value. So subtract 5. So we have the absolute value of 2x minus 3 is equal to 3. Now we can set up our two equations. So we have 2x minus 3 equals positive 3, or 2x minus 3 equals negative 3. Let's go ahead and solve. So add 3. 2x equals 6. X equals 3, right? And then this one, we're going to add 3. 2x equals 0. And then x is equal to 0 when we divide by 2.